What is going on, everyone? Hope y'all are doing well, and in this video I'm going to talk about a stock that I have held for a while and share whether or not I'm still buying or if it's time to let this one go. Let's go ahead and get started. So the stock we're going to be looking at is Sgbx, which is a modular construction company that is focused on creating residential apartments, medical facilities, and a variety of other structures through their prefabricated modules. I've owned shares of this company for almost a year and a half now, and the journey has been a wild one to say the least. I mean, this company touched $8 a share back in January of 2021, and since then, with some short spikes here and there, it has fallen all the way back down to under $2 a share. So just looking at price action, this seems like I made a horrible decision. But I want to look into what the company is doing now, especially after this past earnings report. And I will also share what I'm planning on doing in the next couple of months. So over this past week, the company released a new investor presentation, and I think there are some important things to discuss. But as we go through this presentation, please keep in mind that companies always want to appear amazing. So take some of the things mentioned with a grain of salt. And one of those things is their total addressable market, or TAM, for Sgbx. Now looking at these numbers, it looks like the company has plenty of space to run. And honestly, I think they do. But when we look at some of these categories like single family housing, we need to recognize that only some people actually prefer the kind of single family housing that Sgbx offers. But considering how high housing prices have gone, the demand for affordable housing will continue to be high. And that is where I think Sgbx will thrive. So looking at valuation, the company is valued at under $25 million. Based on their Q4 2021 numbers, they had assets of almost $35 million. So the market appears to believe that they will lose value over time. With greater assets than their current market cap, they also have low debt. Now the thing that I find crazy about this company is that they have $13 million in cash, and that's not including the account receivables. So if we take their cash and add the cash that they are projected to receive from their Austin property, they would be valued less than their cash on hand. Plus, over their past year, they generated over $38 million in revenue. So the question becomes, why is this stock valued so low? And for some people, they will answer this differently. But here's the main reason why I think Sgbx is valued under $25 million. It all comes down to profitability. As I've said numerous times, with the market we are currently going through, investors are looking for companies that are already profitable. Sgbx is still in the process of becoming cash flow positive, but they are projecting to achieve this goal throughout this year. Another reason is when we consider their largest vertical, which is their real estate projects, they have not executed on any of their contracts yet. The company tends to use this term expect. And without actually seeing revenues from these contracts, some find it difficult to believe that they will be fulfilled, even though these contracts aren't supposed to be done until later this year or next year. But this will determine whether or not the company can be trusted for future contracts. They have executed on their medical revenue, but now we need to start seeing this in their residential vertical. But the reason why I'm still bullish on this company is the amount of expansion when it comes to their manufacturing facilities. They're in the process of building another 8 manufacturing lines. With that amount of construction, they have to be confident in their ability to execute on their contracts. Now, do I think they will execute on all of their $750 million pipeline? No. But when you consider the rapid pace that they're moving at, building these manufacturing lines, and the sizes of these contracts, I'm confident that they will continue to grow over the next few years, leading to a higher valuation. Also, the management team is authorizing a share buyback program. And for a company that has only 12 million shares, think about the kind of price action this company could get over time. But with that said, this will only happen if and when they sell some of their real estate projects, like their waterfront property in Austin, Texas. And I'm confident that they will be able to sell that property. Lastly, a major issue we have in the US is the increasing demand for affordable housing. And with a possible recession on the horizon, this will only boost that demand. So companies like Sgbx, in my opinion, will still build and generate solid revenue despite being in a recession. However, that doesn't answer the problem, which is the path to profitability. In their past earnings report, the company projects that they will have positive cash flow throughout 2022. Now, it doesn't mean the company will be profitable in 2022, but it shows signs that the company can achieve profitability over the next couple of years. And that's a good sign if you're an investor in this company. When it comes to Sgbx, there's tremendous potential for this company, not only because of the pipeline that they have, which could be $1.5 billion by the end of this year, but also because of the increasing demand of green construction and affordable housing. For me, I cannot make this company a number one position. And honestly, I still think there are a couple of companies that I would value higher than Sgbx. But in my opinion, the risk for this company is worth the reward. And as long as the company executes on their main residential contracts, the stock price will move up. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that like button and comment down below what you think about SG Blocks. Also, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, that way you're notified when new content comes out. Hope you all enjoyed the rest of your week, and we'll see you in the next one.